Think back, way back, before you ever saw the light of the day, or before you start to speak your first word, or before you even took your first breath, you were a listener. Listening is actually the very first skill you ever learned. In your mother's womb, you were already tuning into the rhythm of the world. Yet, as we grow up, it's often the first skill we forget how to use properly. So, what is it? Is it just staying quiet while the other person talks? Not quiet. Active listening or Sakriya Sunna is about giving your full attention to the speaker. It's about understanding the message behind the words and responding thoughtfully. The book says it best: be present, truly listen. Most of us listen just enough to formulate a comeback. We are waiting for our turn rather than understanding their truth. The golden rule from the book: listen to understand, not just to respond. The silent echo. I want you to try this today. Find a friend or a colleague, have a conversation, but here is the catch. Instead of replying immediately, take a moment to pause. Truly reflect on what they just said. In the workbook, there are a few questions you need to answer for yourself after you do this. What were the key points of what they said? Don't just summarize, get to the heart of it. How well do you think you have captured their thoughts? Now, here is the echo part. Repeat what they said back to them in your own words. See if they nod and say exactly, or if they say no, that's not what I meant. That gap is where the magic happens. The second exercise is for your solo time. It's called the sound hunt. Right now, or as soon as you can, close your eyes, put the phone away, distraction free, just pure attention. The workbook task: write down the sounds you noticed for the first time. Is it the hum of the refrigerator, the wind against the window, the sound of your own breathing? When we sharpen our ears to the environment, we sharpen our soul for the people in it. We share a story which shows how active listening is important. When Rohan joined the marketing team at a startup in Mumbai, he believed success meant speaking confidently, pitching boldly, and always having the smartest answer in the room. On his first major project, the company was trying to win a contract with a sustainable fashion brand. The meeting was scheduled at their office near Bandra Kurla complex. Rohan had prepared a flashy presentation full of creative slogans and dramatic visuals. As the silent began explaining their brand vision, Rohan interrupted twice to showcase ideas from his slides. We already thought about that, he said once, smiling proudly. The client's expression tightened slightly. Meanwhile, Aisha, the senior account manager, sat quietly. She maintained eye contact, nodded occasionally, and took notes. When the client mentioned their concern about maintaining authenticity while scaling, Aisha didn't jump in. She simply asked, "Can you tell us more about what authenticity means for your customers?" The client leaned forward. For the next 15 minutes, they spoke passionately about their artisans, hand woven fabrics,
and fear of becoming too commercial. Rohan realized something unforgettable. The best part of the meeting wasn't when they were presenting, it was when they were listening. When it was their turn to respond, Aisha didn't open the flashy deck. Instead, she said, "Based on what you shared, we suggest highlighting your artisan stories as a core of the campaign. Growth without losing your voice." The client's face lit up. "That's what exactly we were struggling with," they said. A week later, the company won the contract. Back at the office, Rohan asked Aisha, "How did you know that was the right direction? We didn't even use most of the slides." Aisha smiled because they told us. We just had to listen. She explained that active listening isn't waiting for your turn to speak. It's fully focusing, asking clarifying questions, observing tone and emotion, and responding thoughtfully. People reveal what they truly need, but only if they feel heard. Months later, Rohan led another client meeting. This time, he spoke less. He paraphrased the client's concerns. He asked follow up questions. He paused before answering. The room felt different, calmer, collaborative. By the end of the meeting, the client said, "We appreciate how carefully you understand our needs." Rohan realized something powerful. Sometimes the most persuasive voice in the room is the one that listens first.
Active listening isn't just a soft skill for your office, it's a way of saying you matter, even when you're not saying anything.